fuck you doing?
Remember that name, Good Pizza, with 3 Z's, baby, 3 Z's.
So what's up with bro, man? I see him knocking heads off, man.
Yeah, bro.
How's he doing, man? Shout out to Rose Gold.
He's good. He surprised me, man. I mean, he had his first fight, he came out and I was like, well, we'll see how this goes, you know, if it's going to go one way or the other. Usually, like, fighting is kind of like skydiving, you know, like, you figure out if you're going to keep doing it, like, after.
Okay.
Yeah, so his first one, he came out, he has, bro has balls, dude. He took a fight against an undefeated guy, super big, pushed him to the 3rd round, pretty much gassed out, got finished in the 3rd round, but then came back and had pretty much 3 flawless victories in a row since then. So
nice.
And he's making super bomb hash and
right, and
staying busy all the time. So basically training 7 days a week, and he's training with Fluffy now here in Sac.
Oh, nice, dude.
Mm-hmm. I've been going with them too. So
yeah, I see you boys getting it in.
Yeah. He keeps, like, it's fun because he's keeping me like in it and keeping me like active with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love it. I like go to Fluffy's once a week, do like basically grappling, sparring, and then on Saturdays do like actual sparring at the gym. And then
you guys do hard sparring?
Yeah, on Saturdays.
Yeah.
And then Sundays, even Sundays, they do like the MMA and all that just for the fight team. So
nice.
Pretty much like 7 days a week going hard, and then pretty much works like during the day, like in the lab, and then making the rosin, and then in the evening just training.
Respect.
But yeah, it came out of left field for me. Like, I always knew he was really good at it, but I was like, man, does he have that? Like, you know, you don't know what someone has in him until they're like put in that position. So
yep.
That was cool seeing that, and then everything that builds, you know.
No doubt.
It's pretty hard to not be confident when you know, in regular life, when you go do that stuff in front of a bunch of people. And
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to ask you that, bro. Like, what drives you to do that? Because you're training not to fight. You're just training to stay sharp. And like, you're actually sparring and like.
Oh,
I know, it goes into that.
I have so much fun, and like recently.
Do you guys just get stoned and kick each other's asses or what?
Yeah. I mean, I love smoking on the way to training for sure. I mean, I've always been super natural with my striking, at least.
Sure.
And like grappling, I had to come along with a little bit, but like striking and sparring has always been really natural to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing that's actually funny between us, like when you mentioned like just training and sparring and all that and not fighting, is like I had a good amount of fights and I did really good in my fights, but what I had realized was like I'm not like necessarily a prodigy like at this. Like, I'm not gonna be the best in the world at this or one of the best in the world. I could be good or like really good, you know what I mean? So
no doubt.
It's just all about like focusing your efforts, I feel like, to what's, you know, don't let your ego drive you to be like, oh, I'm gonna be good at a fighter, and then get like to the point where you're just getting pounded into the ground by like better guys or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's the one difference between me and him is like we kind of went in reverse. Like, he's 3-1 now and I finished 3-1, but my last fight was a loss, and I had like 2 like wars out of my 4 fights, whereas his first fight was a loss, and I thought like, oh, is he gonna come back and do it again or not? He came back and fought a guy with like 2 or 3 times the experience as his first guy, took it last minute. Like, he had a fight set up, guy pulled out, he took another guy, finished him quick, first round. Next fight, he finished his other guy who was a top prodigy and like undefeated, and just knocked a guy out bad like the card before, like out cold. So like training for that fight, I was like, okay, like I need to make sure like, you know, there's a game plan in place. And he already trained 7 days a week with his coach and everything. Next fight, finished the guy in like less than a minute. So what I'm getting at is like, why I train but don't fight is because guys like him are coming up who are having these like flawless victories, and they're young, and you know, they might have more time dedication to it. Like, I'm not going to fool myself to think like, oh, I can just train when it's convenient for me and do things when it's convenient for me, and then let my skill hold me through, you know, these fights. So, but I have a heck of a time, bro. I like just helping everybody. And like, when you're in the gym and you're sparring and stuff, like a lot of the guys that don't fight are, the ones you're learning from, you know, the most.
Really? How so? What do you mean by that?
A lot of the best guys just aren't like competing or fighting, you know what I mean? They might just be in the gym and such, you know what I mean?
Got you. Okay.
I think like obviously like a lot of fighters get really good because they have really good training partners, you know what I mean?
Okay, got you. Okay, not fighting. Okay, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like not fighting at all, but you're talking about training, sparring, etc. But they're not professionally fighting.
Yeah,
Got you.
I think it mainly comes down to like guys like that or at least for me, like I'm having fun when I'm in there. So when I'm having fun when I'm in there, I'm relaxed. Cardio can go a little bit farther when you're not stressed and tense and everything. Yeah. Give people good work, and I have experience, so I can give people like. That's where I get joy out of it now.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't wish fighting on my worst enemy if they didn't love it. It's just like growing.
Yeah.
Like if you don't love growing, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy because you're gonna have a bad time, dude.
It's a lot, bro. You're
gonna have it's almost like growers now are kind of sick, you know? Like we just freaking have like problem after problem after problem, hurdle after hurdle, and you just are like, that's what you thrive on is handling all that.
Yeah, bro. No, I dig it. Speaking of fighting, is it hot in here?
You get the mini split.
Sometimes that fucker. Yeah, I do need a mini split. Bro, we're in the hood, bro. My super doesn't care about us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think landlords care too much nowadays. The ball's in their court.
Dude, they don't care.
Yeah.
He's like a pass the buck guy. Nothing's ever his fault or problem. I just gotta harass him. He's fine with it. He'll take the harassment.
The landlord?
He'll give a fuck, bro.
I think that's how you get rich, bro.
It is.
You stop caring about people.
Yeah, it is.
When you care about people, you help out everything all the time. So
you know, fuck, bro. So out of the crew, right? Out of like, let's say Fluffy, Max, you, bro. Who's the baddest motherfucker? Who's the toughest? Who can kick everybody's ass in that crew?
Fluffy for sure.
Fluffy, okay.
Yeah,
for sure.
Fluffy will tell you Max freaking when he gets going and sparring can like put it on anybody, and he can, you know what I mean? I'd say on any given day in training, it's hard to tell, but like when you see Fluffy fight and the way that he's just been demolishing people, like top, bro, it's insane. He's top 10 in the world.
I know.
And he's right here and like came up all in this area and like everyone knows him and he's a funny, humble, cool dude. Like still trains everyone in his garage. Like every Tuesday, like for years, people come to his garage and train, and it's just like, and then after we train, he trains other people that come that just like want to learn like
that's
wrestling or boxing or whatever it may be. So it's like, I mean,
what?
When you're giving back to the game that much too, I think it favors your karma, and your outcome and everything. But the guys he's been putting away are elite. You know what I mean? I think he was like number 10 or number 9 when he just had his last fight against Brandon Allen and put him away. And so I think he's number 8 or 9 now in the world. Now he's fighting Roman Dolidze, who is probably like number 7, I think, or something like that.
When's that fight, bro?
Next month, I believe, August. Yeah.
Where is it? Is it in Vegas?
Bro, I don't even know.
Dog.
I barely know about my own.
I had a fucking really fun time interviewing him, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
First time we ever really chilled. This is really cool, dude. Real dope, humble family man. The illest killers are the most humble, you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta watch those nice guys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, yo, this dude's cool, man. Class act, bro.
I think it comes with like once you've been there, like you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Yeah, so you just are not really about any drama or anything. And also people like it's a vibe, it's an energy. Like nothing really. Problems usually don't find you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, people are looking for the path of least resistance, you know, with drama. So like, that's not going to be him or, us or whatever.
Yeah. But that's cool, man. I didn't know that was in his garage. I see those pictures you guys post after you guys train and shit.
Yeah. Bro, cool. UFC was there filming the other day too. That was like
his garage?
That was crazy, yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, for his upcoming fight, they were doing a filming, and it was just kind of cool to be around that and just see it and like see that like, dang, that thing that was like a dream for us as kids, like me and my homies as kids, like he really did it. And it's like it takes a really special person with a special support system and like just abnormal things. Like he probably has denser bones and his cardio is like, insane. Like he just melts people cardio.
Yeah, bro. Like, and it's impressive to see, you know, how much he smokes and still keeps his cardio up.
Yeah.
Man. That's like very impressive. I struggled with that when I boxed, man. I had to really cut back, and I quit smoking blunts, like, you know, and I just stopped smoking cigarettes for sure. I was just vaping and shit, but like even that, bro, this was a lot to keep up with, man. You really got to put in that road work.
That's what we should have talked about for the random thing, was freaking people fighting at events.
Oh man, no, let's go right into it, man. Yeah, what's up with these fights at the events? You know, Sticker Farmer had an interesting post. He said, "Hey guys, if we stop fighting at the events, maybe more girls would come."
Oh my god.
Like, fuck, bro.
Yeah, I don't get it personally.
Either,
like,
that shit outside, bro.
it seems like it's like a good way to like get in trouble and not really. I don't know though, but some of these people that get in fights at events, their brands take a hit from it.
Their brands do take a hit.
And some don't come back from it. It depends how the fight pans out.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's unfortunately like, oh man, you don't want to lose a fight in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, for sure.
It's not
everybody's recording.
Yeah, and then it's like I don't really understand the correlation, but it's kind of like, say you get knocked out in front of a bunch of people, it's like, I don't know why people don't want to even support or mess with you afterwards. Like, it wasn't your fault if someone came, or maybe it was. I don't know. I don't know anyone else's drama. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have drama. No one's going to press me at an event. Like,
No, I don't think anybody wants to press you, but everybody knows you're a fighter.
Yeah, but
Typically, people don't press the fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody's going to press you. But, like, it comes with the karma, too. Like,
Yeah. You also give out good energy. You know what I'm saying? You know, you ain't on no bullshit.
but also, I think a lot of people talk crazy, and then, you know, you end up somewhere where there's a lot of people there, and our culture is kind of crazy, too. It's like almost like not, I feel like I'm not involved with it, but I feel like there is like a high school aspect type of culture to like a lot of the competitive brands that are in like the same space and everything.
It's a popularity contest for a lot of these guys.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the other thing too. It's like, that's probably what's driving it, is like, oh, I'll have my little viral moment where I'll like smack this guy up at this event or whatever. And it's like, bro, was it worth like the jail and the freaking fines? And honestly, bro, like, you really want to draw attention to yourself like in our space?
Nah, dog. You really
Not like
don't.
that, at least.
You really don't, bro.
Yeah, there's no winners.
There's no winners, man. Stay in school, kids. Stop fighting.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been doing this double grind. I've been put on to this double grind lately. You fucking with it?
I don't really double grind, but you're using two different grinders too?
Waste of time. No, probably not. You see how cake this is?
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go back to that one. Just trying the tech out, because I rolled some of this the other day. My man rolled it up. It was fucking super smoking. I hyped it. I smoked some with my friends and it wasn't smoking. I was like,
what was it?
What's going on? This fucking crazy batch, this Blueprint OG.
Okay.
And then my boy was like, nah, you got double grind it.
Have you tried any of their recent batches of the Lindy?
No, they lost it, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Yeah,
like, they have it, but yeah, they lost it, bro. I think I think they planted all the bombs or some shit.
Oh, got
some shit that shouldn't have happened. You know, that happened.
Yeah, we just did that recently with a different pineapple cut. But we got it to re-veg, you know.
Oh, nice.
We've had pretty good luck, like, trying to re-veg. And even with my old pheno hunts, it was so much work to, like, keep all the seeds around. I used to just take the risk and, like, re-veg the keeper phenos, yeah.
What's your percentage of that re-veg being successful?
I would say at least like 75%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Of the times I've attempted it.
Cool. Yeah, I've had to do that a couple times.
I like to basically up pot it into a bigger pot, start feeding it like veg food, put 24-hour light on it, like directly on top of it.
Okay.
Kind of trim it back to where you have some like a flat surface with some leaf, or if possible. And like, you know, the re-veg will sprout right back out of the bud. So it's pretty crazy, bro.
What's up, guys? It's your boy JP, Good Pizza. Just taking a quick second to shout out my sponsors over at Grove Bags. Listen, it's an exclusive proprietary bag, and here's why we love them. Let's talk terpene preservation. This is the best environment for storing your cannabis. It keeps your cannabis at 58 to 62% humidity at all times. It's like your cannabis is living in San Diego year-round with the best weather. Terpene and flavor longevity. That's important. It inhibits microbial growth. No mold, Kujin. Let's talk light protection. UV rays and good pizza don't mix. It also increases shelf life. Guys, if you have your flour in a dispensary, please use Grove bags. We all know that stuff sits sometimes. This is going to be your saving grace for flour that sits on that shelf longer than it should. Don't mess around with the pizza. Use promo code GOODPizza with 3 Z's. Tell them Good Pizza sent you. We'll see y'all back on the show. It is crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do some breeding this year with the Agua de Piña as well.
Oh, yeah? What you hitting with?
I'm going to reverse it and pretty much almost everything in this lineup right here, I'm going to take it to, but just trying to take it to stuff that would complement it, not just freaking
make it weird.
Spray and pray. You know what I mean?
Spray and pray, yeah.
Like just put pollen on everything. But I think like the Piña to the papaya would be a really good one for hash. They're both really good hash, obviously to the cold world. Maybe to the candy, the Blue Nerds, which is my favorite candy, like since the original LCG. I think it's seems to like the closest. Did you see it?
I haven't seen yours. No.
Yeah. We'll have to check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously to the ZAB, which is that Skittles animal cookie back cross. I got that one from Buck Mountain, so
nice.
That one's super fire. The Yellow Mermaid. I don't know if you got to try Yellow Mermaid yet.
I did, bro. I'm fucking with it.
Is it like super yellow sushi to you?
It was like between a sushi and a candy. Mm-hmm. I did get some candy vibes.
Yeah, from the Bebecita or whatever's in it.
I don't know what's in it. What's
supposed to be yellow sushi to Bebecita?
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the Bebecita is.
Where did the Bebecita come from?
Is it I think it's those people that won the Zolympics like last year or the year before.
Oh shit.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. This is just what I had heard, but I heard that it's the same cut as the Versace, whatever the Versace is, or at least the same cross.
Okay.
I could be wrong though, but that's just what I had heard.
Okay.
One of the best new things I got though is from Obs, and he bred and hunted, and I don't even have it in there.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's empty. I should have brought some, but it's still wet, but it was actually smoking for being wet still. But it's his orange cookies times cherry AK.
Oh shit!
Really interesting terp that
what's that leaning on?
Really orange can. Like, did you ever have the original orange cookies? Yeah. So that orange candiness of the orange cookies with a little twist to it, but bag appeal, insane. Freaking everything about it is amazing, and like the fact that it smoked and combusted and burned white and everything was just like the cherry on top. So
hell yeah,
I'm probably gonna ramp that one up. And I told him, I'm like, man, you got to keep popping your seeds and like pheno hunting and finding keepers. That's like a whole thing in its own, because like all the best brands now, they have stuff typically that like other people don't have. And it's not even necessarily that they bred it or anything per se, but they come across stuff and it's not who does it first, it's who does it best. You know what I mean? Yeah. They come across something and they do it really good, So.
Yeah, I mean, I had many talks with Doja about this shit, bro. Genetic IP, bro. Like, if you want to stand out in the rec market, in the traditional market, like, you got to have your own lineup. And you got to keep it fucking close.
Yeah.
And work with the right people and be able to move it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of the times when the work gets out, when you can't handle the load, and then the cultivator is like, hey, man, I gotta let these go. And he'll rename it. Hopefully they'll rename it and won't tell nobody.
Yeah.
But sometimes if it's popping, like, yo, it's XYZ to XYZ.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So it's tricky, man.
That's kind of actually why, like with the Agua de Piña, it's a true story. Like, I don't know what it is. I mean, everyone thinks I'm lying, but it is a Skittles crossed to something. I don't know exactly what, but it ended up actually working out better for us, because then people can't try to replicate it. Like, people can't be like, oh, it's Skittles to this, now I'm going to try to breed that or find this like bunk cut of that same thing from somebody else, because there's different phenos out there. There's people that try to make the same crosses to replicate it and then call it that. There's people that call stuff that's not what it is, what it's not. So, I mean,
there's a whole lot of that.
Like, it kind of in a way like helped us to keep it like our own thing. Now, if anyone says like, oh, I got Agua de Piña, it's like, no, you don't, because I don't even know what that is, and I'm the only one with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it kind of worked out good in that sense, And
was that a cut that was gifted to you?
Yeah, well, I got like 5 or 6 cuts at the same time.
Okay.
And my buddy down in LA, who owns a little nutrient company down there. And it took me about a year to figure out, maybe like a year and a half to figure out how good it was. Like initially it was so slow in veg, and then in flower, it's such a low, short, squatty grower, just like Skittles.
I was gonna say, it sounds a lot like Skittles.
Yeah, similar to Skittles, and but with like a more papaya type structure to it.
Okay.
Like if you've grown either of those, you know, like Skittles is scraggly and low to the ground, but then papaya is like strong but low, like thick branches. So to me, growth-wise, it grows like a combo of those two. But because it grew like that in our first like 1 or 2 runs with it, it was like shorter than the rest of the canopy. So it was like kind of farther from the light. So we didn't really get like the good expression of it after like the first run or 2. And I was like, yeah, we need to cut this out, you know, like cut it out of the mom room. We need like,
for sure.
Cause I mean, we have like, our mom room is as big as our flower room. I mean, we only grow 12 light rooms.
Okay. How many rooms you got? 2 still?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 12 light rooms. And then our boy Chompo right here, he has another 12 light room that we do together.
Tight.
And, he's been crushing it, and I'm helping him like develop his whole side of the brand and everything and get his shine on and everything.
That's cool, man.
But yeah, I told my boy to like, let's cut that out of the mom room. And, thank God for him. He was kind of like hesitant, and he held on to it without even me knowing, like in our mom room. Yeah. Cause I mean, we got like 50 moms in there. I'm not going every day and like looking at every single mom.
Yeah.
I just know like, okay, we need to clear stuff out all the time. Like stuff needs to be getting cleared out all the time, cause I'm bringing new stuff in all the time. Like, I probably hunt like 5 to 6 new strains in every single room, like most of the time.
Oh, fuck.
So
every run?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like new stuff I acquire, because I'm just like always looking for like to have the thing before it's the thing. You know what I mean?
That's the name. That's another part of the game.
Like be ahead of the wave.
Yep.
It's like surfing, bro. If you're late on the wave, you're just out there paddling against the fucking current forever.
Yeah, bro.
And you're never going to get there, and they're going to be dumping on your head. And you need to be out there ahead of it and wait for it to come. And that's how you catch these waves. But I think that's why a lot of people that aren't really in love with it or like deep in the culture with it, like it's harder for them, because it's hard for them to like foreshadow and see where things are going, because they don't really care as much. They're not really
trying to get money.
Yeah. So with the Agua, like we had held on to it in the mom room, and I think it was the second time we harvested it. I was smoking it and seeing it and everything, and I was like, oh my God, this is like probably one of the best, if not the best things like we've ever grown, you know? And my boy was like, yep, I didn't get rid of it in the mom room because I knew you were going to freaking like it, you know? So
that's tight.
Thank God we still have it around, and it's not going to go anywhere. I think it's important to build your brand on staples like that, but also don't oversaturate it. You know, we can't really oversaturate because we grow so little, you know, and I don't even really want to grow more. So
I
don't want to like at all. Like I don't want to expand like our grow operation, you know,
past where it's at.
Yeah. Past like the small batch, like 12 lighters. That's just me personally. Like, cause the amount of, you know, work and stress and bills that goes into it, even like I don't even know how people do I really don't even know like how people handle that.
Go big.
Yeah, I guess they bring other people in, but like my whole thing is like I've always wanted to do it just like ourselves, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
for sure. No, that's tight, man. You guys
it's kind of weird, right? With like the weed game, because with any other type of industry, it's like you start at the bottom and you incrementally build up, and you step by step build your space and your infrastructure and everything. And it's like with the weed game, it kind of was like everyone just jumped in and put up hundreds of lights, thousands of lights, you know? And it was like, bro, you just skipped the whole like brand building process, the whole like, bro, Louis V didn't start with a worldwide factory of moving purses. Like they probably, I'm expecting like I will never see the heights of like where this thing might go, you know? Not even necessarily like financially or anything, but just as far as like a respected art form, you know? That's how I look at it. Like,
no doubt.
With the small batch guys, especially now when you're doing all your own, at least for us, like we're primarily doing like all our own artwork. I still work with artists, but it's like we come up with ideas, rough draft, everything, you know. But like a lot of this stuff is all my own original stuff. So
That's tight.
it's kind of like really personalizes your brand. I think other small, and like yours too, dude, killing it. Like I love the whole thing. Like when I saw the pizza box with the grease on somebody's story, I was like, no freaking way, bro. Because like,
People love the grease.
yeah, bro. But it's like funny because it's like, right, if you thought of that idea and you told anybody that idea, no one would be like really excited for you about it or even supportive or even get like really what your thought process was.
No doubt.
But you go and make it on your own, you know what I mean? And bring it to the table and then it's like, boom,
Yep.
people mess with it, you know? So
I know I had a little biter recently called Zamanos.
No.
It was a die cut pizza.
Zamanos.
And it was Zamanos. And like people were fucking reposting it with millions of followers and shit. I'm like, damn, son, that shit, it's fucking late, bro. He ain't have no grease either, so
Yeah.
Can't skimp on the grease, bro.
That's how the game is, dude. It's like something comes on the scene, right? And everyone sees it. And it's like me talking about like trying to catch the wave. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, so people saw the wave, right? Now they're all paddling out and they're all trying to catch it. And it's like, bro, that thing's it's already gone, you know? And I went through that similar thing with the pineapples, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not the first pineapple. I'm not the last pineapple.
No doubt.
Piña or whatever. I don't think anyone's the first. Like I said, it's all about who does it best. But,
For sure.
you know, like I was rocking the Piña and then all of a sudden you just start seeing all these Piñas pop up. And I was even talking to my buddy Bodego about it.
Uh-huh.
And because he had put like a couple different pineapples like on his menu. And I was like, bro, we should be blowing up the Agua de Piña. Like if people love it and like, you know what I mean, we should like focus in hard on like one thing and make it bigger than everything together. And he's like, he fucking schooled me, bro. And he's like, man, I got like 100 people a week coming to the stoop asking where your Agua de Piña is. He brand the Dylan pineapple for his brother.
Yep.
And he's like, I gotta have these other pineapples just because that's the wave right now. And like people asking for your Piña every day, I gotta have a different pineapple for them. Like, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like he actually schooled me on that. Like, cause everything now is almost like a one-off nowadays.
Yeah.
It's like the waves are so short. The attention span is so short. It's like a one-off. Then it's the next one-off. Then it's the next one-off. Then it's the next one-off. So.
And that doesn't work well with our industry, bro. It makes it very challenging.
It's gimmicky.
It's gimmicky, yeah. You got way too gimmicky with the, you know, and it started with the packaging for sure, but yeah, man. But Bodega's got a great pulse on the street and what's going on in the industry out there, you know what I mean? Like,
he's one of the realest people I ever met. Like, bro's definitely crazy, but
that's my dog. Yeah, he's crazy.
he's crazy, but
but
all the best people are crazy a little bit.
Everybody's crazy.
I mean,
all the cool ones, the real ones are crazy usually.
No one ever made an impact on the world, and they were like, that guy was completely normal.
Exactly.
So he's great,
Yeah,
bro.
the young boss of the heights.
Yeah.
My dog, man.
He's one of the rare people in this industry that like will give you their word and then stand on it. And if you don't mess with someone, he won't mess with them just on his morals, you know?
Yeah,
Which
sure.
for me, like at this point in time in the game, it's like I don't even care anymore really about any of that. I'm so focused on just us and doing our own thing. I don't want to give any of my energy away to anything else. But when someone is like that, it makes you want to be down for them as well, the same way, you know? So I really do respect that and appreciate that about him. Because a lot of people will just mess with anybody and do anything, you know, nowadays. So
That's true. It's hell cutthroat. How was D Block Day, bro?
it was amazing, bro.
Yeah, man,
It was so cool. I can't believe that exists out there where you just pop up in the park and basically do whatever you want. And like,
Yeah.
like
fire.
there's too many people to manage in New York, I think.
Yeah.
There's too much stuff going on. It's like really like this little thing in the park is never even going to get noticed. You know what I mean? Even
Exactly.
if it's like 100 people, 200 people, whatever.
How many people came through, you think?
I don't even know.
100?
I would say at least.
100?
I would say
Nice.
at least, yeah.
Nice.
Had to be
That's dope,
100,
man.
maybe 2 at the most.
Yeah, I wanted to go.
I also got there
bad,
late,
bro.
so
I wish I went, man. It was just, I had 48 hours out there. And my family was just pulling me back to Jersey, bro. It was a Jersey trip.
Yeah.
I tried to make it a New York trip, but it was truly a Jersey trip.
Yeah.
I almost wish I didn't even tell them I was gonna be out there. Because I got hyped when I seen the deal. I was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna be out there.
Yeah.
And I just did my new normal shit, try to pack too much shit into 24 or 48 hours. And
That's how we all are.
oh man. And then like what really did it was when we left the cookie store, we had 2 whips, and my mom hops in with me. I'm like, and I'm all high and pumped up from the event. I'm like, Ma, what are you doing? I was still trying to figure out if I'm going. I'm like looking at the time, I'm mapping it. I'm like, oh, it's not looking good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Ma, what are you doing? I was like, you didn't want to go to New York, right? She's like, nah. I'm like, why the fuck is you riding with me? She said, I don't know, you didn't say nothing. I'm like, fuck. I guess I'm really not going now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, fuck, man. But it's all good, man. I know you guys had a great time.
Yeah, I mean, it brought a lot of people from a lot of different places, and I think that's like what it's all
That's
about.
really cool.
And,
That's really cool. When that happens, that's dope.
and like, I think it's a really good message for the industry too. Like, man, like this used to be about like the culture and the art and the love and like community and everything. I know it sounds cheesy, corny,
fuck
like
that.
whatever else. Like
That's what it is, bro.
that's really how it used to be. And I think there's still like enough of those people out there where when you like if you want to do something good and impactful, like it can still be like popping, you know. It just has to be done with like good intentions and stuff. Cause you know, like most of these sessions and most of all the things that happen nowadays are just it's all vendors, bro.
Yeah.
There's not stuff that's like drawing people in, you know what I mean? Because it's become so accessible for the most part.
Yeah.
What draws people in is brands they can't normally access. Like if you get a lot of brands people can't normally access
Yep.
in one place, boom, popping.
Yeah,
like your event
for
in
sure.
SAC. Your event in SAC was probably the best event I've ever been to locally. That one.
Right? I ain't gonna lie.
it
Me
was-
too, bro. That shit was popping, bro.
I haven't been to an event that was like shoulder to shoulder, couldn't move, full of smoke, good food, like everything like
Great, bro.
but it's hard to reproduce that.
is hard
and
to
you don't
reproduce
want to
that.
like overdo it either. And like,
Yeah, man, because then it just becomes the, Good PizzZa's doing another
Yeah.
things, you know?
yeah.
Now would be a great time to do it again. I thought I had a spot, bro, so I stopped looking for spots. And then my boys just hit me this week. Yeah, it's not happening. They don't want to really do cannabis here. I'm like, psh, whack, son.
I think the spot to do it would be New York.
Yeah,
I mean, it seems
I
like,
think in New York we could have a really special event.
yeah, there's quite a few different places out there that are down to like do, like let you rent them out and do events in there.
Yeah, I think the next pizza party might have to be New York, bro.
Yeah.
Or LA.
Yeah. You really like, bro, there's not like that many people up here from the Bay, like north. There's really not like, I don't know. SAC has a lot of people, right? But I mean, there's dispensaries all over in SAC. Like,
But then it just becomes a sack sesh, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah.
We did have a lot of people, like, even security, my friends working the door, like, dog, there was a lot of fucking LA IDs.
Yeah.
Checking. Like,
Yeah.
mad people pulled up from, like, Central Valley and LA. I was very impressed on, who was coming
Bro,
from
when
where.
I
Holy
went
shit, man.
at Bodega's event, I met people from everywhere, bro. Like
tight.
luxury exotics, they came out from like Ohio, and they have like different branches in different places
That's
too.
fire.
So like they all came out from their different states. Obviously Doja was out there, like
Yeah, EK, right?
yeah. OGCM was out there. From,
Yeah. Came through from Miami, bro. I see that.
yeah.
That's cool,
So
man.
everyone, and then the cool thing was like EK put together like a dinner for everyone. This was like some G shit, bro. Rented out the restaurant, brought everyone through, just everyone in the restaurant rolling up, chilling, eating good
That
food.
looked cool.
La Dynastia, I think is what it was called.
Okay. Like
His-
an Asian spot?
It's like Asian. It's a fusion. It's like
Asian, Latino?
Asian Latino. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really bomb though. I think the guy that owns his name is Richie. He was super dope. Rented it out for the night. Freaking Doja covered everyone. I was trying to throw down bread. He wouldn't allow it to happen. It was his little brother's birthday. I mean, he invited.
way,
Bro,
dude.
I'm talking about like, I think 30 plus people.
Oh,
He
that's
covered the
fire.
bill for like.
Oh, that's cool as
Just
fuck.
to have everyone there, just have everyone there in one place from all different states, all different places, just
That's
talking,
tight.
networking, eating together. So like, I think that's like what it's gonna take going forward for
That's
at
dope.
least people on like us to survive. Like,
There'll always be like this underground aspect, this underground circuit. of us. You know what I'm saying? I think there'll always be that. Now, will it be easier with time? I don't know. You know, but we just got to keep it going in some way, shape, or form, man. You know what I'm saying?
It can't go lower, I don't think.
Can't go lower, no.
I mean, it just physically can't go lower. Like, people have raced to the bottom so much that, like, okay, you're there now.
Yeah, I think we're here.
Like, you're not.
We're hanging out.
Yeah. Obviously, for us, like, we've carved out our niches where we have value because of us and our brand and our, like, what we represent.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, because your brand's just your reputation, right?
Yeah.
So you have a reputation of doing good business and having a great product.
Yeah.
You want to exceed.
Proper QC.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that's what it comes down to, man.
You always want to exceed expectations. Like, you want people to think it's going to be good and then it's great,
Of course.
And actually
100%.
care. Like, anybody that usually tags me or whatever in a post and I see that they're, smoking on our flower, I genuinely ask them, like, what do you think? How is it? Should I run it again? Like, you think it should be a staple? Like, or I'll be like, oh, that's crazy. You like that. I didn't even really like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some things I don't like, and then other people are like,
crazy. This is fire.
Yeah. Like GMOs and stuff, OGs. Like, I'm not the biggest OG fan.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest, like, raunchy terp, like, fan. Like,
Got you.
OG, is like the piney lemon terp. I do like that.
Okay.
But I don't know. I kind of think like the candy, the lemony candy, piney candy is even better.
Well, you're gonna like that lemon straws, bro.
Yeah.
The name's about to change on that. But,
Are you gonna drop it right now? What you're changing it to? This is the cold feet right here.
the cold feet? Cold feet coming soon.
We got cold world. We got cold feet.
That's the first time we've ever talked about that one.
I was thinking about dropping cold summer this year, but
Cold
it's too
Summer's
late now.
fire. Yeah, it's too late. But yeah, man,
It smells good, bro.
we got some dope shit. We got cold feet gonna be dropping. The number 2 pheno was the one. We're gonna rerun that. We got a couple cherry moonshine OG crosses. I think it's Skywalker. I forget. It kind of got scratched off on the package.
That's Tom, right? The cherry moonshine.
Tom's cherry moonshine.
Shout
that
out
he hooked
Tom,
me up
bro.
with.
Love him.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out Tom, man.
He needs to come fishing with me.
He does. I need to come fishing with both of you.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, man. I've been sleeping on that, man. You guys always catch fish.
I would have brought you fillets, but that's kind of weird. Like, just show up with fish. You know what I mean?
It's not, dude. Mikey Mendo came with some smoked salmon, bro. Bro, I made the best fucking tuna with the smoked salmon.
Oh
bro.
yeah.
With some chopped up bacon and shit. Like
tuna sandwich, but with salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just chopped that shit up.
Is he the one who won, or
Yeah,
they
with the
just won?
Woodsy.
Yeah. Did you
Yep.
get to try it?
I branded it.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's my new strain, Minkia.
Oh damn.
And it's got the bags like this.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why the cold feet will be.
Yeah, bro. And yo, wait till y'all see that. We're not going to say what the packaging is going to look like, but let's just say I was debating on the name until you told me what to put on the packaging, and it's fucking top notch, bro. And the tag will be like off the, you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's too easy.
Yeah, it's too easy.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that one. That's what gets me excited now too. Like always testing new stuff, new strains and everything, and then you find one that you like, and you're like, oh man, it's exciting for me. I'm like, all right, how am I gonna spin this? What am I gonna do with it?
Yeah, bro. It's all part of the creative process. And speaking of the creative process, so let's just like pause for a second and talk about your printing abilities and capabilities and your printing business now. Is it fair to say it's a printing business that you're doing on the side?
Yeah. It's just a side hustle.
How did you learn it? How long did it take you to learn it? And you're doing your own designs now, so you had to learn Adobe, right?
Yeah, I had to learn everything from the ground up. Bro, I'm like the least computer savvy person.
That's
too.
impressive,
So
bro.
I would say like if anyone is half decent with computers, like and have someone kind of guide you. Like initially when I wanted to get the printer, it was like I just want to have it to do my own stuff. Like I hated how long turnaround times were.
Yep.
I hated like having to have an idea and then like try to explain the idea to someone and then they're not like really getting it and then like back and forth and then 3 weeks go by and then how expensive it is too. Like printing, bro, that's like selling shovels to gold miners. Like the print guys that got in the print game early on killed it.
Oh yeah.
So like originally when I wanted to get the printer, like some of my like local homies were like super hating on me. Like I was trying to like steal business, or I'm like, dude, I got one printer in my home office. Like I don't even really have time to even do like more than my own stuff. Like I'll do homie stuff. I've actually been like over committing lately. Like just trying to like help you know, a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know, it's like everything else. Like people hit you up for your flower, right? And they're like, yeah, bring me an eighth over. It's like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to bring you an eighth over. Or
Eighth?
you know what I'm saying? Like people
Yeah.
will hit me up for 50 stickers or 100 stickers or whatever. And I'm like, bro, I want to hook you up on the price of stickers, but unless you get like, you know, it takes time, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like doing $50 or $100 or 100, basically $100 orders is kind of like
It's how you're stacking up
hard.
the clientele.
You got to do the editing and the cutting and like, bro, it's a lot. So
Yeah. You gotta make some minimums, bro.
yeah, I'm figuring it out honestly right now.
Just trying to make this little 2 bands.
Yeah,
You feel
trying to
me?
run up a little 2 band.
Shout out to bro.
Yeah, he changed the game,
A
dude.
lot of people don't know what we're talking about. Just YouTube that
You
shit.
should though.
2 bands.
Should. But yeah, my buddy Two Boosted, he ended up he's out in LA. He started with like one machine in his living room and he's built his way up to like a handful now. He basically showed me the ropes and like just went out of his way to like really help me, and he was pretty much like a stranger, you know what I mean? We had just like talked back and forth on like IG, just like bullshitting, like, and it was cool. Like I would text him like, cause I'd be like stuck on something and he would literally like FaceTime me and be like, bro, I'll hop on your computer right now. Like a little app called Team Viewer.
Yeah,
You just give someone a code and they can hop on your computer. So like he would hop
Yep.
on my computer and like run me through something real quick, 10,
Oh,
15
shit.
minutes. And then like I would write it down. And then basically once you know like the basics, you just repeat it over
Yeah.
and over, you know, it's just the process.
Yep.
And then now that I've been learning for a few months, I'll just like run across stuff or like click this on accident or that on accident. And it's like, boom, it does something. And you're like, oh, that's how I do that. And then it's
No
like,
shit.
yeah, you never forget, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just becoming more aware of like the program, like the Illustrator program, and the machine is amazing, dude. Like what it can do is crazy. Like
Yeah.
how good it can print stuff and the
Bro,
embossing
shit's
and
clean,
everything.
bro.
Yeah.
Shit's fucking clean.
Yeah.
Would that set you back?
Like close to 30.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the time they install it and
Yeah.
taxes and
Yeah, man.
everything. Yeah. It's like buying a Honda Civic, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. You can't drive it. And the Hondas don't break down as much as the printer does, but
Yeah, bro.
yeah. No, it's cool. Like I would say the very best thing about it is just have an idea and be able to pump it out like immediately is like a huge advantage. But yeah, it's funny when I got it too, like homies would hit me up and be like, I would think they were hitting me up for like me to do work for them. And they would be like, bro, where do I buy one of those? How do I get one of those? It's like, dude, you don't have to go, you know what I mean? You know, but
Yeah, right.
it's funny.
It's like good luck, bro.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
luck. It's a lot, man.
Yeah.
Dog, learning Adobe alone is like, because I've tried and I failed. Well, I didn't fail. I gave up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I went Procreate because it's just better for my drawing. But like, you can do so much more with Adobe and like, especially for what you're doing.
Yeah. Oh, I gave up so many times. Like when I first started, I would just crash out. I would just try and like, it'd be like a video game when you get
Yeah.
stuck on a boss
Yep.
and you just can't figure out how to beat him and you just get so frustrated you just give up.
Yeah, it's,
then
it's
show up
very
the next day.
complex, bro. It's
Yeah.
very complex for sure. But yeah, I got to get back on it. I gotta
Yeah.
get back on it.
But I'm
I'll
no
save a
hater.
bunch
I
of money.
recommend anyone that has a brand, like if you want to push your brand forward, like you either need to know someone with a printer that can be like on your stuff, bing, bang,
Yep.
boom. Artist, obviously, too. Like, you got to speed up your process because everything nowadays, people see it and they get over it right away.
Yeah.
And they want the next thing. And yeah.
Yeah, we live in that world, bro. The attention span is very short, and they
Yeah.
always want something new. And you know, it has a lot to do with the new generation and how they consume content. Like that's just how they grew up, you know. And it's the world we live in now, and that is spilled into media in general, and that
Yeah.
applies all industries. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I would say like the one silver lining though, like with probably both of our brands is like we started it however long ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you didn't
You're
start
staying
that
together.
long ago, it'd be a lot harder now.
Yeah.
And I always think about it too, like you really only ever need to know a handful of solid individuals, like in any business
Yep.
to make it work.
Absolutely.
You don't need, people look at it like, oh, I need everybody. I need to take over the world. Make it where people in your town want to smoke your stuff. And then the word of mouth gets to people outside your town.
Yep.
And then you get maybe a couple, 3, 4, 5 people. you're good at that point. Like if you build up together, especially with exclusivity, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like
That's a touchy one.
it's a touchy one too, and it's worse for growers. This is the worst for growers.
Yeah, you probably get shit all the time.
Well, dude, it's the weirdest thing to me. Like reps and like people on the streets, right? Like they want to have like exclusive access to your flower, right?
Yeah.
But then they'll put anyone on their menu and like push anyone that's popular, or even like direct competition, or even direct. You know, it's like, wait, hold up, like. Okay, so you want to push all the competition, but you also want me to not like ever work with any of your, you know, competition or whatever. So it puts the growers in a tough spot. But you know, too, like you pick up a super fire batch and make it pop, right? Then what happens?
They're all knocking on the grower's door. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm a brand that bigs up my grower. I put them on the bag, and I had to like, in certain cases, fall back on that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I went to a sesh lately, and I was like, you know, something that I put out as the name of the strain with the cultivator on it. And then I went to like 4 different tables, and they all had the same shit, renamed, looked great, cool jars. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck?
You're helping everybody else.
I'm helping everybody else but myself, bro. Like, okay.
It would be, I'm like in the thought of like, I want to help everyone if it circles back. Like if it comes back, like if we're putting each other on, great. You know what I mean? But if you're just like riding off me,
this wave I created.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not my favorite.
Yeah. So, I mean, and I'm also big on disclosing genetics, because I feel like if that's the medicine that you like, you're taking to these terps, these are helping your day to day.
Yeah.
You need to know what the fuck it is to go back to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to make it up. So I might remix the name, but you'll for sure see the genetics. And if that fucking grower's the only one with it, if you know, you know. Congratulations. You fucking figured me out.
Well, speaking of if you know, you know, did you see that brand pop up recently?
I feel like, yeah. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
So dumb guys.
They just came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So it came out of nowhere. Seems like they're super popping right off the bat.
Okay.
That's what I mean, like with the game now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, that's kind of the move. Like, I feel like that's someone that already was something. Or
he
like
was already somebody. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so it's like
somebody.
So, but you see that and you're like, that fool is smart.
Yeah.
That's smart. You know what I mean? Because it's like, and if you know name, I was like, man, he nailed it.
That's a good one.
He nailed it.
That's a fucking good one. And it's hard to come up with a cool name nowadays. A lot of them are taken. You know, a lot of cool names are taken.
What do you think about the brands that basically built their name on a strain, and then like all these other brands like somehow acquire the cuts and then start? Have you seen that recently?
Yeah, I mean, fuck, look at cookies. You know what I'm saying? Look at who else has done that?
I've been seeing a lot of like, because the if you know is the what, the frog one.
Oh, frog
or
venom.
toad venom.
Toad venom.
Okay, so then there's the toad venom, and then North Bay got the frog poison.
Yeah, the frog poison.
And then the if you know is also the toad venom, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, I saw they have like a toad on it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that caused some fun. Bro, there's a wild story behind that. I every time this comes up on a podcast.
Oh, it came up before?
Oh, yeah. And I'll get a message in my DM like, yo, you want to know the real story? Get me on the show.
We shouldn't talk about it. I'm not trying to get deleted or anything.
No, you're good, bro.
I think it's smart, though, because it's like, okay, well, at the end of the day, it's just blowing up the original one more and more. Like, in my opinion, you know, so.
Yeah, really. I mean, I thought it was another strain or a cross. I was like, wow, that fucking frog looks cool. I thought it was the same camp until I seen the homie North Bay on there. I'm like, oh, shit. It was crazy because I judged that competition with proper. The toad versus the frog.
Yeah.
And the fucking, the frog won. North Bay won, dude. And it was like on the breakdown, I was like, nah, this shit candy, bro. And like dry pull, like, oh, I don't know, bro. But then we started smoking. I was like, huh.
North Bay smokes, bro.
Maybe a different, obviously different program, maybe different lights, different medium. Maybe pulled it earlier.
Everything
matters. Everything matters. So I'm like, but then we're catching the nuances. Like, yeah, this definitely could be the same thing.
Yeah.
But yo, you smell out the thing. It was candied out, bro.
No, you're right. Everything matters. Like even with the Piña, like to enter it in the proper Doinks sweets bracket, like I had 2 different batches. I pulled one like when we normally pull it, and then I pulled the rest a week later.
Okay.
And I
Which you
smoked,
like
I
better?
tested them against each other, and I actually like the earlier one.
Early pull.
Obviously, like Z type stuff comes through better earlier. But also like I think it has to do with the digestion rate of where the plants are at when you harvest them. So like
Interesting. Okay.
that extra week, the plants ate more, were fed less, you know what I mean? Because I'm a believer, like your plants have to have like a good diet, like in the soil for them to combust. It's not like
Yeah.
pushing everything out to make it combust.
No, yeah,
So,
that's
actually the
ancient
opposite.
history.
Yeah,
That's
so
ancient fucking history.
but
bro.
man, that is the white ash, the combustion, the smoking, like that is something like we've gone so hard on the last like year or two, and honestly like put our heads together with like all the homies like Grown Dank, Obs, Green Ridge, and my boys DJB and Chompo. We've all just like come together as like collectively and been like,
How the fuck do we do this?
because as a team, like for like 1,000 light grow, you know, or hundreds of light grows, they're pulling and they're harvesting all the time, right? Probably like weekly or whatever.
Yeah, no doubt. Weekly.
So you can make adjustments every week.
Yep.
You could be like, oh, that batch wasn't smoking, so adjust this or that on this next batch, and you can
Quicker
make
data.
improvements like really fast. So for us, it's like 3-month turnaround. So it helps to have like a crew, like a group of guys that all trying to figure it out
That's dope.
together.
Y'all got that little co-op up there. man, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
How's Green Ridge doing, man?
He's good. He's good.
Good.
I think like everyone, like a lot of small batch people nowadays, like we're all like kind of carving out little side hustles almost to support like our freaking, like our little grow habit, you know?
grow
So
habit.
like, it's funny.
said it like
Yeah. Because like, that's how it started, right? Like we kind of like all started with like a thing we did, and then growing was like our little side thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's kind of like, oh, now you kind of need a side thing actually to like,
Support the growth
to
thing.
keep supporting your growth
Yeah.
thing. So it's kind of like it's really weird.
Yeah. I mean, are
Yeah.
you able to, like, in your operate, not to, pocket watch you, but like your operation, are you able to like, take care of your stuff and, you're eating a little, you're saving a little, like, is it going good like that?
Yeah. I'm at a point in my life now too where it's like, I guess like the dream or ambition to like go be rich or like whatever is kind of like out the window. Okay. Not that like it's not possible,
Sure.
but I know what is required to go do that.
Yeah.
You read 48 Laws of Power?
Yeah. And the 50 Laws of Power.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's probably the scariest book ever written because the 48 Laws, in my opinion, because as I'm reading it, I'm like, yo, this is like the worst. It's a book to teach you how to be like the worst person possible, but be rich and successful.
Yeah.
You know? And then if I read it from the mindset of being like, how to not let this happen to me or how to do these things in my own way that is like morally correct to me.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so I think trying to do things the right way and be morally correct and like have a backbone and everything makes it to where like it's going to be a slow build for you. There's no like, of course you could get lucky. Like the Agua de Piña took off for us, recently. And people are like, oh man, you're doing so great. I'm like, dude, I mean, I've been waiting for something like that to take off since like the LCG. And then like, I mean, like God forbid a couple years before the LCG when no one knew what Oreos was, I had the Oreos. And at the time that was like, so like I've had like a couple things like were before their time, but I don't know. Are you like, what do you foresee like going forward, like how far you can take your thing,
My thing, I feel like it for sure has to, well, it's going to start with like out of state deals, you know what I mean? Like it has to grow outside of California. It already has begun. It's in Jersey now. And it just has to keep growing in our country. And now I'm, I'm working on some deals where it's going to go out of the country. You know what I mean? I want to get into when I went overseas to Spain, and like it opened my mind to like worldwide cannabis commerce and like how big the seed game is and why the fuck am I not in the seed game? Like this is crazy to see how much you can sell 6 to 12 seeds for, like, and just partnering with the right people and like really just adding people to my tribe that vibe with my mission and like we have similar goals. So I think it starts there for me as far as like getting the brand out there, but ultimately it needs to continue to grow into a lifestyle brand where it's not just cannabis, you know what I'm saying? Because then I'm this niche brand that's just cannabis, but like it has to go into food and pizza and like go back to Italy, and like it has to go into, you know,
has to transcend
cool lifestyle shit, because good pizza just means good things, you know what I'm saying, in my world, in my brand. So like, you know, there's gonna be a cooking aspect, there's gonna be a workout aspect, there's just gonna be day-to-day things, cool shit that we're gonna be documenting that's actually in the works right now. I'm trying to give people like something else to look at just besides cannabis talk, because we could do this all day, it's fun, I love it, but like it's not hitting everybody. You know, and that's a cool way to bring people into our world, like capture them with some other shit. And like, wow, this weed world's crazy, because we're interviewing all the, like, everybody, bro, like all the top dogs to the up and comings and everything in between.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how I see my brand going, and that's the goal I have. But I think it starts with just like getting into these other states and more brand awareness, you know.
Yeah.
And getting positioned for, if it goes federally legal,
Yeah.
you know, have your footholds in these other markets, you know what I'm saying?
Circling back to the seeds, what have you been seeing what 9 Week Harvest is doing?
No.
Oh, dude, it's freaking, it looks like he's got his seeds like blown up all over like Morocco and places like
shit.
that. Yeah, he's in with Wizard Trees. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, just like when you were talking about the seed game, that's what made me think like, bro, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of seeds. Like we get caught up in our little micro demographic here of like what's going on. But like, bro, in other parts of the world, like it's just beginning. Like it's at the most like best time. So you have to have like a personality like yours, I think, to where you want to get out and like do all that stuff. Cause like it's a lot, you know what I mean? But like what you said with making it a whole lifestyle thing is like, you're already doing it because this is just all your vision and your ideas, you know, like same as mine.
Yeah.
And it's like you put your vision and ideas on a jar, you put it into the flower, you put it on a shirt, you put it on a box. Like at the end of the day, people are messing with you because it's you and they support you, you know what I mean? And I think that a lot of people see themselves in you based on your personality and the things you're into and your light and your style and everything. So like, I think that's a big key.
Definitely, bro.
And one thing that's bothering me right now is I said Oreos. It was not my premium. I'm talking about Oreos like 2 years before it came popular, when like Deps were still indoors to people. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like having Oreos
popping for summer.
Having it at that time was insane.
Was
like I'm not going to tell you numbers or anything, but it was like the ticket on Oreos. It's like indoor ticket now for like outs and Deps. So it was a time to be had back then. But I got to clear that off my conscience.
That's cool, man. Nobody's gonna judge you.
Yeah, it smells like particle board,
bro. The prettiest shit you ever seen, bro.
Yeah.
And then the homies did the double stuffed Oreos. Bro.
Oh no, you didn't have to double it.
Doubled it up. And I heard the story behind. I ain't gonna say shit. I heard the story behind that. I was like, what? Oh my god. It's like some shit you wish you never found out.
I want to know now.
I'll tell you off.
Okay.
Because these are my homies and shit. I don't want to throw nobody under the bus. You feel me?
Don't worry. We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later. Catch it on the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
So I guess like to circle back.
Yeah,
like
let's give me a rundown of the lineup, man. What you got?
This was a idea Obs had. He's always coming up with funny like freaky stuff, and I was like, bro, let's run with that. Like I'll put sweat drops on it. So the freak off was hilarious. Obviously that's like a pop culture, that was like a pop culture idea. It's like going on right now. You know what I mean? The same thing with the cold world. Like when the riots were going off, I was like, yo, like I'm trying to hit beyond flower, beyond branding, beyond everything. I'm trying to hit like a culture, you know?
Yeah.
And I try to hit the pop culture on that one with like the rioting and the burning city and everything, and like resonate with people. The Agua de Piña has obviously been taken off. That's kind of our baby right now. And what else did I have here? I had something. Oh, the blueberry.
Oh yeah. Dog, I've been curious about this one. Talking about the blueberry.
Let me know what you think.
Whoa, buddy. That's blueberry as fuck.
Yeah, we should have rolled some of that up, but now we got 4 doinks right here, so.
Yeah, we do. Don't feel obligated to smoke all these, bro.
I'm going to try my best.
All right, cool.
The Blue Nerds, I think that's like the best candy right now.
I want to try some of this.
Yeah, we will.
What is it, dude?
That's the DJ Short blueberry.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. At least that's You know,
What's
that's what
that?
they gave it to me as. It's in a grape gas jar.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I was in a hurry. I was in a hurry out the house. I don't even have
grape gas jars.
We just harvested it. I don't even have a design or anything for it yet. So,
dude, this is crazy. I gotta crack a nug, dude.
Yeah, the Yellow Mermaid too is amazing. I know you tried that one. Stuff like that, it's amazing. But like once I see a handful of people are kind of like rocking with it right now, I'm kind of like, okay, I'll taper back on that. You know what I mean? Like wait for people to fall off and then I'll come back. The Zab, that's the Skittles Animal Cookie BX2. I got that from Buck Mountain. He's always blessing me with. Oh, it's not even in here. It's all gone right now.
Yeah, shout to Buck. Man.
I have the rosin of it though. So my brother Rose Gold
let me see that.
Made the rosin.
Does it wash? Is this?
Yeah.
Can I open this?
Open it.
You printed this?
Yeah.
Fucking well done.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good fucking feel on this.
So that actually, Bro, what's funny is I was calling the flower zebras and the rosin zebras for like last year, and then Be Easy dropped the zebras and all the other like animal line stuff, and now I'm like, damn, he's way bigger than me. Now I gotta call it something else, you know?
Yeah, don't fuck with it. Yeah, he's got some emotion with the zoo. I love the zoo lineup. Like, then you got the zookeepers or the reps. Like, he really did it with that one.
Smart,
like, I give it to him, yo. He really like how that all fell in place. This is fucking nice.
And to like touch on that point of Be Easy, bro, is like, what I've realized is like, everyone has something to say about everyone in this game.
Yeah, bro.
So I kind of go off of like how people are to me. Like if someone fucking says something sideways to me or treats me in a sideways way, then it's like, okay, like I don't mess with that person. But like, you know, you got to give everyone their fair shake. And bro, he's been nothing but cool to me. Like
He's cool, bro.
I saw his guys in LA at the event, and it was like Pax to the Future was there, the reviewer
he's cool
guy.
as fuck too. He always shows mad love.
Yeah, and I was showing them the flower and everything, and they were nothing but love. They gave me a free like Trapopoly box. My boy,
No way, bro.
Yeah,
those are expensive.
yeah. My buddy, I gave it to my boy 530 MME.
I think they are. Oh hell yeah! Shout out 530 MME, man.
Yeah, love him.
Mad love, bro.
Yep.
You're a fucking champion. We love you, bro.
G.
And you motivate us to keep going, man.
So he loves Be Easy stuff. So he was like, bro, grab me one of everything from Be Easy. I was like, I got you. Chopped it up with them. Gave them a jar of the Piña, right? Wasn't even expecting nothing. Then Be Easy hit me in the DM and was like, bro, that shit is smoking. And I was like, hell yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
It's cool to get props from like people that see stuff all the time.
Yeah, real
you know
QC boys. You know what I'm saying?
It's also cool to have guys that like, I mean, for example, like my boy Buck Mountain and even Tom, bro, Turkey Tom.
Yeah.
They've told me my like certain things have sucked. They're like, bro, this sucks. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, so that makes you get better too, you know? They didn't say that about the Piña, but just stuff in the past, you know? And I'm like, damn, okay. Like, so I value when people also tell you when they don't like something. You know what I mean?
Can't have a bunch of yes men around you.
You don't want to keep going down the road of just like, you know, that. But yeah, so right now with the zebras, I'm just calling it Zab because that's what we have it labeled on the tags.
Do some dope like Zab Judah or some shit like branding. I don't know, something cool. That would be a cool New York drop.
I was just talking
He's from Brooklyn, bro.
Yeah.
Zab Judah, what?
I was just talking to Buck Mountain last night. So apparently, this is animal cookie, right? And then the zebra, obviously. But there's like a deer or something in Africa called like a zebu or a zebo or something.
Zebo would be tight.
Yeah, so Buck was like, bro, and he had whole artwork for it called Zebo and everything.
Oh shit!
And he was like, I don't want to drop it because it looked like the Friday or whatever. It was like Friday themed,
like Debo.
Yeah, and then somebody else had done a Friday themed thing, like, and I was like, bro, fuck that. You gotta just drop your like no one's doing it first or anything. Just do your thing. You know what I mean? Don't worry about what no one else is doing. So.
This Piña's blowing, bro.
You like that?
Yeah, I do. It's different, man.
What does it remind you of?
Oh, man. It's fucking something. There's like this... I don't know. It's on the back end. It's giving me something, bro.
Yeah.
And nothing I don't like.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People have said like it kind of reminds them of like a pineapple-y gelinade or like a
I can see that vibe.
Candy Z or
I can see that vibe. A pineapple Z.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I love it so much and everyone that has been getting it loves it so much, but like honestly, this bracket, the sweets bracket, it's all killers
Yeah.
with their best stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not
bro.
really expecting like,
Oh, I done switched my entry a couple times mentally. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna enter. And I got my young boy right now. I'm like, look, smoke these two. Let me know what you think.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna do it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I know. And then it's hard too, because the way that, you know, obviously they're judging the best of the best typically,
dude.
or whatever. So like they have to really analyze. So like knowing that I was going to enter when I was QCing my own stuff, I'm doing stuff I wouldn't normally do. Like I'm halfway through it and I'm like, oh, it's starting to get scratchy now. Then I'm like halfway through or
yeah,
whatever,
dog,
or like
bro.
3/4 or like,
Dog.
but I'm like, what doesn't get scratchy 3/4 through, you know, or
Depending on how it's rolled, how much was
Yeah.
rolled, there's no wind. You know, you
Yeah.
got to give it that fair chance. That you got to smoke in the same environment they're smoking in. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It rolled fucking perfect.
yeah.
So like me and Cadre, me, Casey, HB, his wifey, we've been going back and forth all week. I was like, yo, smoke these 2 batches of Fugazi. Let me know what you think. I think it's this one. And they're like, they're not really that hype. I'm like, yo, honestly, guys, I'm like, this is like Q4. I'm getting no flavor. I was like, these have to smoke to the end, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they agreed. They're like, no,
Yeah.
pull out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're not doing the Fugazi. So it's going to be, I'm not going to say it, but it's going to be A or B.
Yeah.
And I got to come correct, but I'm going against First Smoke, dog.
Yeah.
Lance is my guy, man. So I can't let Lance smoke my boots the first round, bro. Because Adam strategically put us against each other. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I
love that.
Man.
I love that. And that's why I also didn't want to drop out. I was like, oh, because I was already popping shit to Lance. Like friendly. Like, yeah, boy, we'll see you out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart for them to do. I wonder, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know who I'm going to go against. But if you make it past the first, I mean, how many is there? Like 30?
It's a long fucking road, dude.
But is it like 30 total or?
I don't know. Yeah, probably. Because the first rounds is pretty
A lot.
big. Yes.
So I want to say it's 30 or more, but say it's like,
okay, you got to give him 6 eighths. What does that mean?
6 rounds potentially.
6 rounds. So 6 times. I don't know how to do this math, bro.
Yeah. So basically, like if you survive the
Just
first round, it's going to
carry
go
the
from
one,
30
drop
to
the 2.
15, then from 15 to 7 or 7 to, well, that can't be right. Like obviously we're not math guys, but like,
Somebody add this shit up. Put it in the
Yeah.
comments. Because they're going to flame us for this,
I'm not
bro.
even trying, but
No, people don't
it's-
like when you can't add.
Yeah, it's a
While
lot
you're
of rounds.
smoking weed on the fucking show,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
man.
So, but if you get past the first round, it cuts in half. So that's positive.
That's good, yeah.
You know, we're going to cut
Yeah.
in half every round.
And it's crazy. It's really who you up against, man.
Yeah.
That means a lot, bro.
But hypothetically, if I did win, I'd just be splitting it with all my boys. It's
Yeah.
a little one.
Yeah, I'll split it with the grower.
A little 2
Sure.
bands.
Make
to
a little
everyone.
2 bands. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you think of the Zab rosin?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm
gonna
hoping
leave that
I'm
with
hoping you leave it.
Yeah, I am.
This is fire.
This
I ain't gonna
batch-
lie. I got Zab rosin too. I call it sweet gabagool. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I saw that. Yeah.
But I think this is better.
You
Just,
said-
just off the nose.
you
dude.
said yours is the BX1?
So what was washed? I don't know if it's the 1 or the 2. I
Okay.
can only tell you flour.
Okay.
Which one's my BX2? It depends
Okay.
on what spot I guess.
Okay.
So I source it from 2 spots.
Yeah, because there is like a Z Animal BX1 and a Z Animal BX2. I don't know how different they are. This one's amazing, bro. It's so good.
They are pretty different, but like we're talking 2 different spots, so that alone can make
Yeah.
it different. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Peep this papaya. Like for years, everyone said like we got the one for the papaya.
yeah, you guys have a great papaya. I think the last time you came on the show, you might have gave me a papaya. No, it was pink lemonade.
Yep.
Yo, shout out to your bro. He literally gave me every form of hash in pink lemonade. I got full melt, fresh press, and rosin, bro.
He's such a giving guy, bro.
He is, dude. That was so cool. And the fresh press was from that morning. I
Yeah,
believe. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fucking cool.
Bro, even when we go train, he's always bringing everyone pens and jars. I think that's the
cool.
most important thing. Like
Bro,
if
he's
you
got
have a
great
gift, give it
branding.
away. You know what I mean? Like obviously don't give all of it away, but like if you have a gift, like go like spread that love around,
Yeah.
bro. It circles back. Like
And keep like a small circle of friends that just didn't really do well in life, that are just good fucking people that might need a little bit of your extras.
Yep.
Or like all these samples we're blessed with. Like we can't consume all this shit if we tried.
Yeah.
Just fucking give it away, dog.
Yeah.
Give it away. I do that to a couple people, man. I say it all the time. Shout out my boy Sosa, man. He fucking went blind, bro. This fucking guy's blind, bro. And I just hit me.
Yeah.
Whenever you need it. Whenever you need a fat
Yeah.
ounce or two, just holler at me, bro. It's no question.
Stuff like
You don't
that.
even got to pay for shipping, bro. I don't ship it, but you don't even
Yeah.
have to pay for gas to come get me. You know what I mean?
Stuff like that folds me, bro. Like,
Yeah,
we
man.
don't realize how blessed we are just to have like
Yeah.
basically like be fully able, you know, like that stuff takes me out more than anything. Like seeing a homie or
Yeah.
even not a homie, just a random person, and you're like, man,
Yeah, bro. I mean, even MME, bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and yo, I just want to take a second. I want to do it before, but you were flowing. I want to take a second to shout out his wifey.
yes,
Yo, we salute you. You a real one.
101.
Thank you for sticking with your mans through that shit because, you know, that's got to be very challenging, bro.
Yeah.
And I see how they move together. It's just a beautiful thing. It
Yeah.
warms my fucking heart.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I got a homegirl. I'll shout her out. My homegirl Britt from back home. My boy Jeremy, in a car accident, flipped his car. He got paralyzed. She's been with this fool since high school. I graduated 01, son. She been with, you know what I mean? That married with kids and like made a
Yeah.
beautiful life.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's important.
It's
Like,
fucking important to have a good girl, man.
I got a good one right now, and it's like,
Yeah, you do.
I
You
ain't
guys seem very happy, man.
I ain't
Good for
letting
you.
go for nothing because
Don't,
it's so
bro.
hard. They're very few and far between.
I'm liking this, dude.
Yeah. What do you get? Like, I want honest, you know what I mean? I don't care about, you know, like honest.
Slight menthol terps, a little bit of, I don't want to say forbidden fruit. I want to say it's a citrus terp I'm tasting there slightly with, I like menthol. When I say menthol terps, it's like a smooth draw.
It's like the coat.
It's a coat. And there's and then a little hint of Z. But yo, aside from all of that, what I was thinking of, I like the feeling it's giving me. I took a big fucking risk smoking
Yeah.
on the show. I smoke Z and Fugazi. Everybody know I
Yeah.
say it all the time. It's all smoke on the show because I know I can maintain. But this is nice, bro. I'm chilling.
My favorite thing about weed, like the holy grail for weed for me, is when you have bud where you pop the bag and you smell it and you're like, yo, like you enjoy that. But then when you smoke it, you're like, yo, it's coming through.
Translation.
It's coming through. And that's like,
the best.
and then paired with that is the effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're showing me that apples and bananas. I love, or whatever that strain was.
Yeah, pie scream.
Yeah, I love that smell. I could tell I would be terrified though when I smoke it. Like I would just be thinking about my thoughts and stuff.
Yep.
Like right now, I'd be like, man, I'm saying dumb shit.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean,
for
or
sure.
something like, and it'd be throwing me off right now. But like the Agua de Piña, like,
It's got that creative vibe like the Z.
yeah,
Definitely.
that's what I love.
Heavy
and,
on the creative vibes.
and I love that about the like even the ZAB, but like LCG, like original LCG. Like I love that type of effect. You know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But yo, for me, like the candies, because goddamn, we've been smoking a ton of them since
Yeah.
the birth of. They don't keep me high long enough. It's a flavor chase. And I smoke for flavor most of the time.
Yeah, yeah.
But I like to get high and stay high, so I keep smoking because I'm
Yeah.
fucking older. I can't be smoking, bro.
Yeah.
I chill out. And yeah, man, just don't get me high long enough, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and I smoke
Maybe
way
that's-
too much weed though. By the way.
Maybe that's why everyone's smoking through so much of it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a good thing if you're selling it.
I mean, the one thing we can't complain about in this game is people light our product on fire and then they need more. You know?
Goddamn right. You goddamn right. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
And every quarter comes with a free ashtray.
Yeah, it does. I never thought of that.
I actually heard.
Bro, I cannot throw these things out, dude. It takes me so long. I have to be like moving or just like, it's all got to go. I'm cleaning all this shit up right now.
Yeah.
To throw shit out. Like the jars are so fucking pretty. And I'd be like, nah, I'm going to peel it all off. I'm going to hit it with
Reuse
the
it,
alcohol.
alcohol.
Bro, try shit for 30 minutes, bro. You're like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I fucking want to throw all these shits out.
It's
It's like
like-
$5 a jar. I feel bad.
It's like bundling up change, bro. Like, have you ever bundled up change?
Yeah.
It's like for every roll of quarters, you got like 10 rolls of pennies. You're like, man, I just spent an hour making $3 in pennies,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
dude, what the depressing one is the rolls, like the Gorilla tubes for the rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Just ending up with like just a bunch of those tubes.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, you had it for 5 seconds.
And it's like, I keep the
part of it,
plastic
though.
joints. I keep the plastic ones for because when I roll these up, and that's why also everybody asks me, why you keep them like that?
Oh, they
Because when you
crush.
put them in there, it's not gonna fucking knock around. You feel
Yeah.
me? That's the only reason I keep them on there.
That's tech.
What was I saying this for? Oh yeah.
Gorilla
So
tube.
I keep the skinny joints, the regular pre-roll tubes for these, but like the Gorilla tubes, they're knocking around. They're heavy.
They're big.
I already got hella shit in my backpack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I look like a little ass kid when I'm walking around. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't do the purses.
Well,
like-
you would look worse with a purse. I think.
Dog.
No
Only
offense,
in,
no
only in
offense.
Europe, bro. I rock them in Europe because I don't want them grabbing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, I'm mad pickpockets out there. I keep my shit right here. Come get it if you want it.
Seemed like a few people got licked out there.
Yeah, bro. You gotta know how to move out there, boy.
Yeah. I went out there way back in the day. Me and my brother, we drove from Amsterdam all the way down to Spain in a rental
shit.
car and back.
Nice,
yeah, bro. This was, man, it had to be close to 10 years ago. And like, this is what's funny. This is back when you would go over there to like get seeds.
Okay.
Like I went over there to get some seeds I thought would be different than like everything that was out here. Brought them back out here, all boof, like all just, which was to be expected. Like
Yeah.
they were just all European style strains.
Sure,
You know what I mean?
sure.
Just big old buds that aren't pretty, but like, anyways, like once I did that, I was like, oh yeah, like we are the Mecca. Like why would I ever go over there and get
100%.
seeds and bring them back? Like we have the best stuff right here.
100%.
And I think that's part of why like we'll always stay on top. Like
Yeah,
it
man.
just is the Mecca. Like it's not.
Look, you
You
get your
can't really
fucking-
explain it.
You get the DOP San Marzano tomatoes from Napoli.
Yeah.
Okay. You get the fucking the cognac from Cognac, France. You're gonna get the fucking California cannabis from California, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Northern California at that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying? That's a whole
very
nother
small-
topic.
That's a good
know?
thing to remember too. Like
Sun can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the leg up I think we have, building out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
and I think that like a lot of like we don't really actually realize like if you're still alive and still kicking right now and paying bills, like congratulations, bro. You are in the most competitive small region of the entire world for this thing, and you're still doing it. And if you've made it this far, you can keep going too. Like, I mean, like we said right now, like
Yeah.
it can't go lower.
Yeah.
Like,
for real.
I mean, half of everyone already stopped.
Yep,
So if
yep.
you go any lower, that's the rest of everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
So just, it's a marathon, just stick around, put out good stuff. Don't put your name on anything you're not proud of, but I don't know why I'm going all inspirational right
No,
now.
you should, bro.
What were we talking about?
That was a good clip. Well, on that note, we're going to take a quick break. So how do you feel about the state of the cannabis game right now, bro?
I don't know. For me, I'm having probably the most fun I've ever had.
Yeah, let's
Like,
go.
It's
All right.
Yeah. You got to work a lot harder for a lot less now, but it's kind of become a thing that at least for me, that forced me to have to be more individual, more creative, it's a super challenge. So it's like every day you wake up, it's like, boom, you got this big challenge in front of you. So like, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy or something.
No, it
but-
sounds like you're in the love with the journey, and that's important,
yeah.
bro.
You know what? That book, Start With Why.
Start with why, yeah.
You know that one?
Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you told me.
Yeah,
You
Simon
actually told me.
Sinek.
Yeah, I think you told me about that one.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I started that one and I was like, yo, he's on some shit that like I never articulated,
Yeah, bro.
but like that's how I've lived,
yeah.
Like I never realized that, there was like a name for it or, a book for it or whatever, but I was like, damn. He's basically like validating my whole thing of like why I do what I do is actually the driving force and the reason for doing it. Like,
Yeah, and that's why you're successful.
yeah.
That's why nobody can stop you. You know what I'm saying?
But I love all my guys. I love my girl. I love my dogs. I love my brother. So for me, it's just like, yo, we have this thing where we can all be together basically
Yeah.
like every day around
Yeah.
each other.
That's a blessing in
And
itself.
Like if we can get by and we can live our lives and get old and freaking die that way, like, yo, that's winning. That's successful.
Yeah.
So like,
Yes.
but I do want it to carry on after me. I don't know how or whatever, You have a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Like, shout out people with families. I don't know how you do it. Like to
rough.
be able to do all this and have
Thanks for noticing.
Oh.
For not having any kids.
my boy Danky, he's got a family.
Yeah.
And
Shout
he
out
goes
Danky.
crazy hard. Like,
Yeah, he
shout
does.
out him. He's like, Him and
goes
my
hard to
brother.
pay.
Yeah. Him and my brother and a couple other people are like, without them, I would have been gone a long time ago. So
Yeah.
thankful for them. But yeah, I wanted to continue on after me, whether it's like my boys that are with me now, they keep it going. Like, not that I'm going to outlive them by that long or whatever,
Sure,
but
sure.
like, you don't know how it's going to play out down the road. You just have faith that
Yep.
it is going to play out, you know, and I would like to see it become as big, like, I would just like to see it become big and like respected.
Sure.
And like, not necessarily like the most popular or household name or whatever, but like a staple that's respected and valued, you know? Like, I think that's all that matters, really.
Yeah, man. No, you
Like-
certainly made your mark in the game, man. I think you're on the right path, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like also with you, where you're talking about, you know, that's more like more on your end, on the business end of like how you were talking about making a lifestyle brand out of it, you know? It's like, yeah, that just all comes with it.
Yeah.
Like, you wanting to be creative, so you're going to drop a shirt. You're going to drop this. You're going to make that. Like, this is all just you being creative, and like, I don't think that ever runs out. So like,
Yeah.
I just want to keep doing that
For sure.
for, you know, that same thing forever. And yeah.
No, that's dog. Everybody's got a different definition of success. And that's funny you said that, because that's a question I was going to ask you. What's your definition of success?
Yeah.
You just said it perfectly, and it's different for everyone. And then I also ask people, has your definition of success ever changed?
Bro,
so it typically
so
does
much,
when you
so
grow up.
much.
You know, you grow up. You know what I mean? You in your mid-30s, low-30s?
Yeah. Mid.
Yeah, mid-30s. So
I'm mid.
You know what's up? Nah, ain't nothing mids about mid-30s, bro. I'm fucking 42, son.
Bro, it happens so
It
quick.
does, bro. It
Man,
does.
you hear people talk about it when you're a
I've been having a
kid.
good time, man.
Yeah.
It fucking
Yeah.
flies, bro.
I feel like we get this, like, growers and in this game, we get the salt and pepper early, though.
Yeah.
Like, I think we do.
Fucking fathers, too.
Yeah, you grow up
Are you
quick.
planning on having kids? Maybe?
It's
See
not
what
a
happens?
plan, but like, I daydream about it. So
Okay.
I go back and forth. Like, I'll like be like, oh man, it would be cool. Or you see like someone having like a cool time with their kid, right? And you're like, man, that would be cool. You know, like the lady, the kid. And then you see other times where you're just like, bro, you're on a plane or something, freaking kid
Yep.
screaming. You're like, so I don't know. Like,
Glad you
everyone
noticed
always
that.
says
I'm
you're
glad you
not,
noticed the kid on the plane.
yeah, everyone always says, you know, you're never prepared when it happens, or you can't like have everything situated perfectly. Like,
Yeah.
I think whatever's supposed to happen to me will.
It will,
So,
for sure.
and I don't know. I think personally I would be a good dad, so
Yeah, you
that would be cool. It's terrifying though. Right now, it's terrifying to think about.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think if it happened to you, it'd be good. I will tell you this: I wouldn't wait too much longer.
Yeah,
to do
bro,
it.
yeah.
Because old man babies are rough.
Well, I'm lucky. My girl's, you know what I mean? I'm like a decade ahead of my girl.
Okay, so that's
yeah.
good. That's
Yeah.
good. But you want to let her enjoy her 20s, though.
Exactly, bro.
Because, like,
Exactly.
yo, that shit's whack, bro. You shouldn't have kids in your 20s, man. Like, I missed a lot of my 20s. I'm not going to say I missed, but, like, shit would have been
Yeah,
different. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I'm always curious about it. You know?
Yeah. I noticed that
But-
a lot too. Like growing up, I felt like an inconvenience to my mom and to my dad. So I kind of, and they were split since I was super young. So like I'm almost a representation or image of what they dislike in the other person. So what you're saying about the 20s and like maturing and everything, I think that's super important. So like, men don't hurt women, women don't hurt men, and then the kids in the middle, like just a living representation of that hurt and that pain, and that's not that kid's fault.
Nah.
You know what I mean? So just from my personal experience,
So,
it seems like, yeah, like when women don't get to live out their 20s or men don't get to live out their 20s, you know, it's high likelihood that like they are, it's your fault, you know, or
Right.
whatever for being in a relationship. Not that it is, but it's just the nature
yeah.
of it. So
For sure.
luckily with my girl, she's super mature, super wise for her age. She's like, she's dope, bro. She ain't
Yeah.
even, not that I would consider myself a baller or anything, but like even when we fly places and stuff, she's like, I'll get my own ticket. I'm like, cool, get your own ticket. Cause
That's cool.
then if we beef when we're out there, you're like probably gonna be more inclined to like get along with me because you're like, I ain't wasting my money. I paid
yeah.
for this ticket. I'm gonna enjoy my time, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it's important. It's super rare to find that kind of girl. And
That's
also
good, man.
like, you know, you gotta live out the 20s with her, you know, and then get to the 30s and see if she's like, hey, actually,
Yeah.
like I missed out.
So in other words, you're gonna have to have an old man baby, bro.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. Have your fun now. You
Yeah.
know? You'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
But the legacy has to be continued, but
Yeah,
also
for
at the
sure.
same time,
For
it
sure.
doesn't, you know what I mean? Like you don't get to take nothing with you. So that's the craziest thing, right?
It really doesn't
You
matter.
go as hard as you freaking can on this stuff every day,
Yeah.
all day, and it's like,
It really doesn't matter. Like, hopefully your friends keep on your name, but it really doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
it
just you're not
doesn't.
gonna hear it. You know.
but
what I'm saying?
also like building your brand. For example, like that brand to ever become what we would consider like a super, I guess, game changing brand, like either of ours, like at least as far as in like other industries, right? That happens generations down the line.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
the biggest brands usually don't start big. They
Yeah,
start
man.
small, and it's like people like us, we're putting that footwork in and that grind for that
Yeah.
whole time, and then all of a sudden it takes off, and it's like you're gone, and you got someone else taking it over, and like they see all the crazy stuff, or even the generation like that's
then all
not
of a
even what it's
sudden-
about though.
All of a sudden you're like this 10, 15, 20-year overnight success.
Yes.
Nobody's seen it. You know?
Yeah.
Everybody's seen the glory. Nobody's seen the story. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, but your day ones, the people that have been rocking with you, like your core group, like from day one, they seen the whole shit. You know.
Yeah.
And then they get to and if you're documenting things, that's why media is important. They get to work backwards and be like, oh shit, damn, look at all this fucking content. Whoa, because people find the podcast and be like, who? I didn't even know the fuck this shit
Yeah.
existed.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy. I've been watching all these, you know what I mean, going back in the day to the old episodes, seeing the first Green Gold
Yeah.
episode. You know what I'm saying?
People still hit me up like, yo, I found you from your Good Pizza episode. And like, I think like
That's
that's
cool.
important
That's
because
cool.
people resonate with certain other people. That's why
Dude,
I
you
like
have
to
a story.
get out.
Like,
and
you let out your personal story
Yeah.
the first time. You know, people can relate to that shit,
Yeah.
bro. You know?
and not everybody's for everybody either. You know,
That too.
so
That too. That's why you just hit the skip. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? We got one for you. We definitely got one for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna switch gears on you, bro. Now we're gonna play a little game called Fuck One, Marry One, Kill One. Okay, now we're talking weed strains. Similar to the top 3 strains of all time. The fuck one's the best weed experience, whatever strain that was you ever had. The Mary is the everyday smoke. That's like Desert Island. And the kill one is, you know, it's gotta go.
That I don't like.
That you don't like.
Okay. Man, I mean, best I ever had would either be this Agua de Piña, or like back in the day, there was a collective in Fort Bragg or Mendocino area.
Mm-hmm.
They had like a lime, like a black lime or a key lime or something. That would probably be that one. The Mary, I mean, right now, the Mary would be like, I could smoke a lot of the ZAB and a lot of the Agua for sure. I'm trying to think of someone else. You know, as like a grower, like I don't typically smoke like a lot of other people's stuff. But what did I have that was really good? I think I had some really good Z from North Bay. Yeah, something along those lines though. That profile would be the one that would be
Okay.
like everyday profile.
Yeah.
And then the get rid of, man, most stuff, I'll just get rid of most stuff. Like if it doesn't taste how it smells and it doesn't translate, we shouldn't be growing that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like
sure.
if you just taste smoke or like whatever when you're smoking your flower, like just keep trying until you have something that like mouth coating, good flavor that like that's gonna be better for everybody. But if I had to narrow it down to one, I'm probably gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way, but like maybe I haven't seen like a really good OG in a long time. Actually,
Are you killing OG?
no. Actually, Big Eric.
Holy shit.
Big Eric, have you seen his OG?
Nah.
Okay, I'm gonna share
Who's
his.
Big
I'm gonna
Eric?
share his page to you,
Yeah,
but
please do.
I follow this guy Big Eric, and he grows pretty much exclusively like OG and stuff like that. But I really want to try his. Like I think that one will bring it back for me. But I mean, obviously, people like most people don't really do OG right, or you know, sour is kind of like a myth. Like
Super myth.
yeah, so like
So what you getting rid of, bro? You started talking about OG. I was like, no, you're not getting rid of OG, son. No way.
What is the thing? Is OG like a blunt thing? Do people prefer like? Is
I don't know. I have some rolled up right here if you want to try it.
Let's smoke it. Yeah,
All right.
I
We're about
can't.
to get
I can't
high,
say
bro.
it yet.
You be fucking forgetting how
Okay.
much-
Okay. I'll put it like this.
What's up?
Like for me at least, like anytime I grow a hash strain for flower just to see how it is, it's terrible. So
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of all hash strains that
Bro, you don't
could be
gotta
grown
get rid
for
of
flower.
all of them, bro. You crazy bastard.
to
One
grow for
strain.
flower.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
because
I
like
got you.
Moroccan peaches, for example, like I just kept
Yeah,
some for flower to
yeah.
see. They don't ever like smoke good, bro. I think it's the
Yeah.
type of
Papaya.
trichome it is. Oh,
Yeah.
papaya smells like a diaper, dude. When
Yeah.
you cure it, it's crazy.
Yep.
It's like the most fruitiest, sweetest rosin, and then you cure it, and it's like, whoa.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
What
sure.
is that? So if I had to,
That's cool.
I don't know. I never really think about.
We'll accept that answer, bro.
Yeah.
We'll accept that answer. We'll give it all those.
Yeah, just get rid of everything, bro. It doesn't translate.
You got to go. One final question, my friend, before we dip up out of here. I don't think I asked this to you on the first episode. If I did, maybe you got a different answer. If you could go back to the young you the day before you hopped off the porch and jumped in the game, what advice would you tell you?
I would say that just be aware of who your real friends are. You know, I think that like if there's one thing that could have made a difference to speed things up farther is realize that there's so few of them, and a lot of people that you get close with and put time into and energy into and work with, it ends up being a business thing for them when you thought it was like a friend, family thing. And so when that comes back to bite you, it just sucks and it sets you back and you got to re-navigate and everything. So I would say just, know who your friends are, know who wants to use you, know who wants to build with you, know who they're to like feed the soil, not just pick the fruit. That old saying.
I like that one.
So I think that would save a lot of people. Because like I said earlier in the show, like everyone's got something bad to say about somebody. And I don't think that we're all bad people. I think that we've all just had, it's hard, dude. Like in relationships and working with friends and doing business with people. So like just value the ones you have that are really real and true. Stay true to them, even when they're down. If they take losses and you got to help them and like, don't dip out on them. You know what I mean? Also don't get taken advantage of, but like, and just don't give up. Like, man, dude, I'm sure the same with you. Like there has been so many nights where I'm like, damn, okay, well, let's see if I can pay these bills tomorrow. Like if I can pay these bills, I'll keep going.
Yeah.
Or like, you're like, man, this month's hard. Like if I can make it through this month, like I'll keep going. But like, if I can't, I got to switch up, I got to do something, so like, I think it's just important to keep going. If it's supposed to work out for you, those moments where it's super dark, you'll see the light and you'll survive for that little bit of time, and that's just how you end up making it,
Hell
like
yeah.
it's weird. It's like you said, it takes 15 to 20 years to build like an overnight success. And I think that that's kind of how it happens after, you don't know when your break is going to be or if it ever will be. That's why I said I wouldn't wish growing on my worst enemy if you don't love it. Like you have to love doing this.
Yeah.
Like even me on 12 lights, the amount of stuff I go through on little 12 light rooms, I couldn't imagine having hundreds of lights and thousands of lights or whatever. And like, those guys must love it so much, or I don't know what, but.
Hell yeah, bro. Dropping jewels, man. That was a good one. That was a good one, my friend. Well, yo, thank you so much for coming back through. This was long overdue. Where can the people find you, man? Let the people know right here.
Green Gold Collective on Instagram. I started a Twitter. I think it's ggold530. I have the print page is 530 print. My boy Chompo Grown. And my brother Rose Gold, it's RSEGLDCO. All on Instagram. I mean, they either know us word of mouth and in the streets or on Instagram, really. Like, I don't really like Twitter is cool. I'm still confused by it a little bit, like how to navigate it.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean, we might do the Twitter thing more. But what?
That's it, bro.
What else? I mean, freaking.
That's it, man.
The Patreon.
If you know, you know. You know
The podcast right now.
Yeah. My man. Appreciate you, dog. Hell yeah. You already know, guys. Green Gold round 2 interview. This shit was fire. He just dropped mad jewels on y'all, man. I hope you guys were paying attention. Good Pizza. Thank you to all the podcast Patreons. Thank you for the support on the show. Thank you for all the subscribers on the YouTube. If you haven't already, please subscribe to YouTube. And if you're in Jersey, we are only carried at Cookies Harrison, New Jersey, in the rec market. So go pull up and get you a slice. We'll see y'all soon, man. Peace, love, good pizza. We up out of here.